I saw the media as well, and look, they're quality players. I think doing our stuff, our work this morning, we can clearly see that they're very attacking, and the bull ring and those sort of things where it can be a high-scoring game. We need to be on the money come first day. As a bowling unit, we've done well. We know the conditions quite well here in South Africa, and that's the stats have shown over the past couple of years. So the key thing for us is now just to get back into test match mode a little bit, and just really keep it as simple as possible, and try just to put them under pressure. I mean, the nature of the Wanderers, it's always been bouncy and quick. The same sentence. It can be a quick, high-scoring game. The margins is definitely a little bit smaller here, because of the outfield and because of the ball coming onto the wicket. So pace and bounce and those sort of things is going to be crucial for us how we use it, but not to get too carried away, and just to go smart, about the conditions. Definitely, when I heard the news that they didn't even bowl a ball at Benoni, because Benoni, as we know, can also be a bit tricky at times, and I think that would have been good practice for them. So I think that's definitely some sort of a bonus for us that they were stuck to indoors or to net practice. Out there it's a completely different sort of ball game. So I think it's really going to help us come this first test. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite grounds, but I do enjoy coming to the Wanderers. For me, at times I feel that I bowl for one dismissal, and that's for the court behind. Because I get so much bounce, and I'm not really a bowler that's going to go fuller and try to swing the ball. I'm not a swing bowler, so my role is going to be different, than in other venues to help the other guys from the end and bowl in partnerships. And if I manage to get a couple of wickets, and it's great. But for me, the most important thing is just to stick to those sort of to my strengths and not try to change my game plans because there's so much bounce. That's something I'll be focusing on. I think if you do work, it doesn't matter who you play against. Top of off stump and the odd bouncer is still the winning combination. And that's the sort of thing that we focus on, is just to keep it as simple as possible. That's the basics, and if we do the basics well and create pressure to that, that will be a recipe for us to get 20 wickets. Like I said, they're all very quality guys. I mean, Riot has been scoring runs of late. Pujara is a guy that can really bat time at 3. So they're dangerous guys. So I think it's important for us to make use of the new ball, and as any venue, the first hour of every game is crucial. So the early morning conditions with a new ball or whatever, we must just make sure we're on the money. They're guys that can score quickly and can take the game away from you. And also Ashwin, I think Ashwin is averaging 40 there at the back end. So it's going to be crucial for us, once we get through the top order to still stay hungry and hit our areas hard, to the tail enders. Virat is good, I mean, if I sit and mention and go through all the batters, but Virat's a quality player. We all know that. He's done well in Australia, where he scored some runs. I remember of the last tour at Perth. So but we're confident. We've got good game plans, for the guys, and I think in the last tour in South Africa we bowled quite well to those guys, and it's just a matter for us now just to not focus too much on the batter, but just on our roles and our job. Look, my combination of Dale is long gone. I think Vernon and Dale is the new guys. I've made peace with the fact that I'm not going to wear the yellow jersey anymore in this bowling lineup. So I'll just do work for the team, and those guys have been really bowling well. Their strike rates as a combination has been crucial, and it's been unbelievable for this team. And it's just our jobs now to come up and help those guys out. Geez, Ken, that's so long ago. I can't really give you an answer on that. I think just coming back for us, the crucial thing is where we've been guilty of late is we start a little bit slowly. And I think that's one point we've talked about a lot, is to really from day one, that first session, be on the money. We had a bit of a slow start against Pakistan in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, sorry, and that cost us a little bit. And we know that history, they've beaten us here at the Wanderers, so that's a key thing for us, to really be hungry and start well come first day. Not really, to be honest with you. That we can't control those sort of things. This test team we've done well at the Wanderers, so we know what's working here for us. I think they've got no, if I have to maybe think back, they've got no Dravid, no Tenduka, no sort of guys that can really build the innings. They're all guys that's going to come out and play attacking shots. So for us, we need to be prepared for that and be ready for that. And so it's a whole completely different ball game. Definitely, no. Sachin was really a guy that could bat time and put you under pressure through time. And Virat is obviously going to slot into that role, and that's he's got some big boots to fill. Don't take me wrong. I think he's a quality player, Virat, and he can do it very, very well. But it's going to be a testing time for him at number 4. Sachin was the rock for them there in that top, and also batting with the middle order. So it's going to be exciting to see, how they go about these things. I'm sure they read the article as well.
So that could be a bit of a motivating factor for them.
I'm pretty sure. I think they're down in the gym already, doing their bicep work, yeah. Look, for this test team, every test series and every game is very important. We're number 1 in the world, and we want to keep that position for as long as possible. Not looking too far ahead. Australia's playing fantastic cricket, and for us, it's very key now, to take momentum and get our overs in our bell, overs in our feet, and all those sort of things. We've been playing a lot of one-day cricket of late, so it's going to be important for us to get used to bowling long spells again. It's a great start for us now. It's against India, yeah. A competitive team that we expect they're going to do well and they're going to come out fighting. Dhoni's a fantastic leader, and I'm pretty sure, under Duncan as well, they'll have proper game plans, coming out on Wednesday. So we're all looking forward to that. And for me, my memory, I made my debut against India, Durban, so it's always special for me to play against those sort of guys, and it's always a great test. So for me, just if I can just go from strength to strength and try to improve from the day I did my debut, that is great. It does take time to get a little bit used to the conditions, but once again, they've got Zaire, who's very experienced, and I'm pretty sure he'll lead the attack very, very well. He's done well, in South Africa in the past and against South Africa. So I'm pretty sure, they'll have their game plan sorted out. We saw in the one-day game we played here at the Wanderers, maybe that first couple of overs they were guilty of, or not guilty, but they were still trying to find their lengths, and after that they actually did well. Like I said, it's just key to sum up the conditions as quick as possible, and then to come up to a game plan and just to stay patient, those sort of game plans.